Haven't done a live in a while. And it's what, Thursday? What day is it?
Wednesday?
Wednesday, so we're doing a live, quick live. Just to say hi to whoever. I don't even know if people are gonna show up because
we don't normally, so random.
We don't normally do it on this day. Well, it's kind of dark over here. Let me put it. I'm gonna
it
put this
over. It should be this way, baby.
Here.
Yes.
There.
It should be that way. Yes.
Okay. There we go. Hey Andy, what's going on, man? What's going on with your situation?
Hi Andy.
You ever hook back up with your girl, man? And we got Jabari Franklin. How you doing? We're just doing a random live to say hi.
We miss you guys. While. I mean, I miss.
She misses you. I've been seeing you guys. I don't miss you.
Why not, baby? Yeah, I haven't been appearing on the live because
we got a lot of stuff going on.
Because I've been working like night shifts, and
we just have a lot of stuff going on right now. We'll explain it in the series to
once
come.
We're ready.
In the 2020 series of Yuribruce, we'll explain it. Hey, Big Trucker, how you doing, Broly Khan?
How are you guys?
Says, what's up, guys? Are you two going to see Shaw and Hobbs?
Are you two?
That's a movie I might go see by myself. It's like it's a Fast and Furious. I'm not a big fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. You? I'm not really a fan of it. It's too, I don't know.
What is it about?
The cars. It's got who's in it? Vin Diesel and
Oh, you mean Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I'm in the middle. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, update. I got my U.S. passport.
Yep. Fully. Well, look at that. Markel TV gave us 21,000.
That sounds so
pesos.
like 21,000.
Thanks.
Sounds so,
thanks, Markel.
Like.
I know it sounds like a.
Like a.
But thank you so much.
Thank you, Markel.
KPP, how you doing? KP55. I mean, I got dumped. What?
What?
What are you talking about?
I got dumped. When?
Thought you were already married and stuff. Young says, hello guys. Well, look at my favorite fetish couple, YouTube.
Thank you, Andy.
I don't know what that means, Andy, but Scrambled Egg says vroom vroom.
What does it say? Anyone know the cheapest way to buy tickets to the Philippines? Oh, look, you can just Google it.
Cheapo tickets?
Yeah, like.
But if you Google it, it'll show you a bunch of options, right?
Yeah, it does. But like, it also shows the, if they have promos, like for Eva Airways, is the cheapest to Philippines. And then also you have to book it. You have more chance to get a better ticket if you're booking it like 3 months out.
KP5 says, I got back 3 weeks ago and after a year she dumped me. Her mother was mad. Oh my God, man, move on, bro. Just if that's the case and it wasn't real, man, move. Get a new one, man. Sorry to say that, but you know it's true. Jess says, hi, Miss Yuri and Yuribruce. Hey, how you doing? ¿Cómo está? Brent says, Eva is Eva? Is it Eva or Eva?
Eva Airways.
Is who I used last Christmas. KP55 says it's all good.
Jess, what's her name? Jess Fushi. Buhay Abroad. Oh, your blogger sis. Hi, Miss Yuri and Yuribruce. Hi.
Let's see if we missed anything. Brent says, anyone know the... Okay, you already read that one. Bruce looks like ... himself. Yes, I do. And that's a fact. HT Logistics.
Hi, HT.
How you doing, man? Bruce, Yuri actually got YT after a year. White after a year. Surprised she remembers me. I feel neglected.
But the
But the
time
title of the
for a
live
second,
that
like
scared
it
me.
was bad news.
Like it was bad news.
Nah, we're not putting bad news online because that's what the haters thrive. Like, that's what they want to see. So, no.
Let's see what else we got here. Brent says, hi, I use kayak again. This is the same time right now as the last year, 6 months earlier, and for some reason the cheapest are so much more expensive than the same time last year. Really? Are you buying them early?
Like, what month though? Like, if you buy, um, right now it's not a peak season for traveling to the Philippines. So, it should not be
Levy
expensive.
Jean says, hey guys, how you doing, Levy?
Mark Sweeney,
Levi
hello
Jean.
from Florida. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark Sweeney, how you doing, man? Jess says, not really a blogger, just supporting YouTubers. I am one too shy to do vlogs. Hee hee hee. Yeah,
it's hey, baby.
Is it? You should just do it, man. Just put yourself out there. You're gonna have haters. Once you get haters, that means that you've hit a certain level. You get haters at different levels. So a lot of people don't want to do YouTube because of the trolls and the haters, but that's really they're a marker. They're a marker.
The more haters,
the more haters, the more successful. I mean, that's just the truth. This is how it is. Big Trucker says, someone threatened to expose him with a Filipino DJ if he was going to be a homewrecker, but he had no idea. Shit, did I miss something?
What?
Let me see. He just starts talking about some kind of drama, so I must have missed something. I'm going back into okay. It says, I leave the Philippines today, flying on business class in the Philippines. Okay.
What? Business class? I have not tried that yet.
Someone threatened to expose him. Who? Who are you talking about?
We always go cheap.
With a Filipino DJ if he was going to be a homewrecker, but he had no idea she had a secret family. What? What are you talking about? You gotta add some context because I don't know what you're talking about. Jess says, I am one of your visa approved members. Oh, that's great.
That's great, sis. Congrats if you already had
just
your
talk
visa.
To people who are going through it.
Green card.
Yeah, talk to people. Yuri got hurt. She's an American citizen, so if we can do it, you can do it.
I guess I'm an American now.
Yep.
Fighting to not gain weight.
HT says, what's new with y'all, man? There's a lot we can't talk about. There's a lot we can't talk about on YouTube, man. There's so many things.
That's why we did not.
So many things happening right now. That's why we haven't been doing YouTube, because we have real life stuff happening right now. Good and bad. Good, bad, and great.
Good, and great.
Right? Good, bad, and great. There's some really great things, really good things. And a few bad. Really bad things.
Oh, Sess in the city. Hi, guys.
How you doing? It says try Cheapo Air.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, Cheapo Air is a good one. He says, or she says, it's the same exact price as it was last year when I bought tickets. Yuri looks smaller. Does she?
Yeah, and I got an ass now. My husband is listening to me so much better.
Anyway.
Right, baby?
I'm not talking about that. Brent says, I'm trying to buy them right now, and it's coming. This is coming for Christmas. Who is this person texting you on Facebook?
Who?
Who is this? Who's that?
Brent? Oh, that's
somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on my personal. How do you?
No, look, you go like that.
Oh.
Brent says, I'm trying to buy coming for Christmas in 5 months, but they are so much more expensive now than same time last year. Really? Andy says she does all the jogging. She's um, doing she's doing is helping.
Question: Can my wife work in Boston without a green card? We are going to get her SSN soon.
If she has a what do you call it? What's that red card called? EAD card. They give you a EAD card. You'll give your wife EAD if you guys have already applied for the
green card.
if you've already applied for the adjustment of status before you get the green card, you'll get this thing called a EAD combo card, which allows her to travel outside of the country legally, and not that she can't, not that it's illegal to travel outside of the country, but to come back in might be an issue. But that with that combo card, it helps, and then also it helps her to get a job legally.
Combo card is like the employment card.
And you can get that within about 2 months, or she should.
It's called an advanced parole.
Yeah. I don't know why it's parole associated with that name word, but new tap, Bruce. Oh no, this is old.
That's old. We need an
it's
update.
Like all faded.
We need to update that, baby. I mean, have a touch up.
Big Trucker Series says, "Congratulations, Yuri."
Thank you. I'm so relieved and happy.
How you doing, Big Rob? Big Rob got hit 1,000 subscribers. Congrats.
What?
Yep.
Congrats! Like, wow, I have.
How you liking that? All that money from you from
baby,
YouTube.
I found out that this light actually works.
How you liking that flood of new money coming in? Did you see it yet?
Flood of money.
It's not a lot, man.
It's not a flood.
It's gonna be like $2 or something for all your work. But he's doing other big things, so that's good.
I watch most of your videos.
Thanks.
You, sis.
Yeah. Also look at visajourney.com. It's a really good site. Not our site, but it's a really good site to get more information. Mr. Mike T. Man, how you doing, man?
Can you taste my sauce?
He said America is a better nation because of Miss Yuri. Thank you.
Can you taste it?
Much. Yeah.
Is it good?
What is it supposed to be? Yes, good. It's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's for the pork belly.
Oh yeah, perfect for the belly. I'm working on my belly with the pork belly. Who's that?
Thank you, Mike.
Jerron Maria. Oh, how you guys doing? He says good.
Oh, congrats!
Good evening.
They got married.
Yes.
Congrats,
good evening,
guys.
lady. Lovely couple.
Is the baby coming now?
Fingers crossed.
Next.
No, a baby's not coming.
No.
We got 2 kids that we got to take care of, plus other people. So no, we're not having no damn baby.
Baby.
Hey, I'm not racist against babies. I've already had them, so I'm done. I'm done with babies.
Miss Yuri, I am dying to buy Valentus. What's that, baby?
What?
What's a Valentus?
I gotta read what it said. What?
It's making me crazy. Can't sleep thinking to lose weight. I gotta go to the gym. What if you can't sleep?
To buy
use that time.
Valentus? I don't know what that means.
Use that time.
Yes. Did you want something? You suddenly want something here. That's in this corner of the kitchen that happens to be in the way of the camera, right?
I'm sorry. I'm just really hungry and starving. So I'll just wait.
Yes, you can.
You want to just grab it and we'll just move?
No.
You can grab some sandwich meat, man.
Damn babies. That's what I'm talking about right now. HT says
What's a Valentus, baby?
maybe she spelled it wrong. Maybe it's a typo. HT says new retirement plan, bring my Filipina over here and let her work. I just sit at home and watch Jerry Springer more. Yeah, man. That's a great plan. That's my plan. Working on it with Yuri. Andy said, HT, getting your girl pregnant? HT said, LOL, no. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the baby is I'm trying to travel, guys. I want to travel the world. You can't travel with
I want to travel.
Damn baby.
I know. I haven't even been to Dominican.
We haven't been to Europe. We haven't been to South America. There's so
to
many things we want to.
Colombia.
We're not trying to have kids.
Meanwhile, Markel is chilling
Meanwhile,
in
Markel
Colombia.
is in Colombia having a good time. Um, Jerron Maria says, "Thank you, Paul." Jess says, "Slimming coffee." What is?
Oh, I heard of that. My sister told me about it.
Is it dangerous?
Nah,
Is
it's
it from
like
China?
$3 a piece.
Is it from China?
It's like $2-3 a piece.
Is it a Chinese product that might
I
kill
think
you?
it's it must be Philippine product. But it's like, yes, it's gonna work because you're thinking about the price. Like
Are you like going to the toilet or like what's the?
No,
How
but
does it work?
they're like selling it as a slimming coffee, but it's like $3 a piece in the
That
Philippines.
sounds.
So it's
doesn't
like
sound right.
when you're sipping your coffee, you have to limit what you eat because you're spending so much.
Big Rob says, "I see what you mean. You're talking about Bruce with the YouTube pay. I do have a home business that's paying me big money. Made over 12,000 so far." Yeah, I saw your
that's
video on
good.
that, man. Sounds interesting.
What is it?
Life. I'll show you after this.
Life, the
Living the AK life.
Is this
Hello
Alan Carla?
from
Hello
Indiana.
from
How you doing?
Indiana. Yeah,
Um,
check them out, guys. You got a YouTube
Living the
channel.
AK life. Is that
That's
looks
Alan
like?
Carla.
Oh, I thought it was
Was it
Giselle.
Alan Carla?
That was Giselle and Todd.
I know Kay is Carla, right?
But he said Indiana, so no, that's not them. Big Rob says, "Planning on quitting my day job soon, bro, by October." Man, congrats, man, congrats. We're on a much longer road than that. It's gonna take us a long time.
Mark Sweeney, are you going to do travel vlogs for YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, we
Maybe keep watching.
yes, but we can.
Andy.
You're just gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, we
when
got too many
post
haters,
it.
man. We can't be talking about that stuff. Andy says, Is that my favorite child of yours, Bruce? All the ancient alien Andys of the world." He says, Jess says, "It's American, but originally from UK." Oh, okay. It's a jar.
It's a jar. Guys, how to make vlogs. Hey, looking something to do.
Oh,
you just gotta have to
just
like
turn the camera on and start talking, and then wait for the trolls and haters to blast you and try to discourage you from doing it ever again. But keep going, because that's when you know.
Oh, baby.
Right. Yeah.
You remember what you told me about the ice thingy?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We already talked about that on a couple lives. I wonder if they're on this one. Somebody, and speak up if you're this person, but somebody was saying that they were going through the visa process and they got married and started doing the adjustment of status, spent all the money and everything, have all the legal documents and everything. But their I-94 expired, right? Which happens to everyone here because it doesn't last long. It's not permanent or whatever. So ICE came to their house. ICE, the organization, immigration organization, came to their house and started asking them a bunch of questions about his wife, who just got here, who's going through the adjustment of status green card process. And then they had to go to like an interview. And then I wonder if they'll give us an update on what happened, because his wife has an actual interview for the green card, and they took her passport. Isn't that strange? ICE took her passport and is supposed to send it back or something. I don't know if they're investigating, but I'm like, man, that's weird, man. That's really strange that ICE would harass an actual citizen, and a legal resident.
Yeah,
really
and
strange.
like they're supposed to.
Aren't they supposed to look at? They're supposed to be looking
data,
for,
showing if the person's
and all that data
a
is there.
legal resident of the United States.
What's really strange is that ICE is under Department of Homeland Security, which is USCIS and ICE are both under the same department. So I don't know why they they would question people
or
who
they
are
should have access
to the same data, right?
to the same database.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. I'm just putting the information out there. It's not actionable. I don't really know what to say. I'm not sure what's going on with it. It's just very concerning. But I told them to contact their congressperson, which they did. And I'm just wondering what came of that. Jess says $40 if you are a member.
Go to the gym. It works. Like I've still
Jess
been eating.
says 60 if you're not a member. Damn.
Gym is only $20 a month.
Zach Dorsey, how you doing? He says haven't turned in a while. Hope you guys are doing well. We're doing all right. We're doing our thing over here. Von Beyond Bedell says, good evening again, Yuri and Bruce. I said hello earlier, but you totally forgot to say hello. They're just scrolling through.
Yeah,
We're just getting,
when it first starts,
yeah,
it's
so,
like it just starts.
Yeah, but good evening to you.
Good evening.
Maayong gabi.
Good job, baby.
That's my one word in Bisaya. Jay Barnes sending his hello to y'all. Hey, how you doing? Patricia.
Hi to Jay Barnes.
Patricia Sky
Send
says
our regards.
hello to what are you doing?
Is it ticklish, baby?
HT says I got a lot of haters from traveling and trucking.
Why is your camera so dim, baby?
What do you mean?
Have you noticed that? I mean, it's kind of blurry.
Andy says LOL. Are you gonna turn this whole thing off?
Is that better?
Yeah, actually it is. Whoa, that's way better. What have you been doing to your camera? You've been like,
I don't know. Like I've been dropping it like unlimited every day, so I guess that affects it. Unlimited drop.
Just gotta plug this thing up, guys. Bear with me.
Gonna make some.
Okay, there we go. Reading some more messages. Andy says, LOL, lip sync is off. It's like watching a bad karate flick.
Because, you know
Mark
what?
Sweeney says, my fiance wants us married in the Philippines. I know I'm one of your previous videos. On one of your previous videos, you strongly suggested fiance visa. I was just wondering if that's the pros and cons. Well, Mark, things have actually kind of changed. You might have been watching some of our old videos from a few years back. Things have really changed now. They've changed the process from back from 2016. They start getting really heavy-handed on the K1 visa process. So actually, the cheaper and faster process is the CR1 process now.
But if you're not guaranteed that, if you're gonna get divorced.
Right.
That's when.
So pros and cons of each is that if you're very sure, I would say if you're 2 years into a super secure relationship where you guys already have a kid on the way and you have a joint bank account, you're not worried about breaking up, and you're super solid and you know you're gonna marry this person, she wants to marry you, I would say just go ahead and do CR1. If you're on the fence, if you're 1 year in, you haven't been together very long, you've only met once for a week or whatever, and you're kind of wishy-washy, you really like this lady, but it's kind of I don't know. Right, you're on and off. She's still kind of talking to her ex or something, weird. No, don't do a CR1. I wouldn't even say, if you're not sure, don't even do the K1 visa. But if you're on the fence and you really want to be together, but you don't know how it's going to go, I would say do this K1 visa. Because that gives you time to, think about, if you want to do it.
Yeah, you have 3 months to,
right.
It's really important to live with a person.
It's so important, man. It's so important. I mean, I know everybody is not afforded that luxury. You don't have the money to fly to another country and live there for a month where you have a job at home and all that kind of stuff. But if you can,
the K1 though,
the K1,
you have the opportunity to get to know, live with a person.
Yep.
For 3 months.
Because they come here legally on the K1. They're living. You guys are living in the same household. You can figure things out from there.
Yeah.
You know.
And then like you have 3 months to like decide if you're gonna marry this person or not.
Right, and there's so many factors. Like sometimes a foreigner will come to the U.S. from whatever country, and then they don't want to stay. They don't want to be in the U.S. They want to go home. You know, and so that affects your relationship, your marriage, whatever. And sometimes you if you haven't lived together, like there'll be quirks that a person will have that you don't want to deal with. So there's so many factors. Like, so the pros of K1 is that it's really good for people who are like kind of new in a relationship. That's the good thing. It's for you if you need.
Like
Cons is that it's more expensive and it takes way longer.
Yeah.
Cons of the CR1 is that it's really not for new relationships. Yes. What is it?
Did one of you knock on my door?
No.
What the heck? Maybe I'm just hearing things.
Like maybe we knocked something down here or something? Did you still want to come here and eat or something?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can pass it. In there, baby, you can pass it.
Yeah, you can come and get something if you want.
No, I don't want to be in the video.
You're not gonna be in the video.
You're not gonna be in the video. It's just my huge bald head in the camera. Andy says, sounds terrible. ICE is really on fail for trying to deport an innocent group of people. Yeah, it's not the first time they did it either. It's like recently they did another person. Host Cat says, I just got back from shopping. Got all healthy foods and juices. It sucks. A lot of slim, fast, and protein shakes. Been jogging over 2 miles every day.
Who's that?
Lifting weights. Man, you're going hard.
Who's that?
Going hard in the paint.
Let me see.
Host
Cat.
Host Cat. Good for you, man. Keep it up.
Good for you. Like, I mean, doesn't it feel better though?
Yeah.
Once you start feeling stronger,
Yeah.
like it's.
Working out, taking care
I
of
love
yourself.
it. It just feels good, and I love my body now.
HT says, whatever weight you lost, Yuri, I found it. Says, Hostcat says, ICE has stopped a lot of human trafficking and drugs crossing through. Those people are extremely grateful. I don't know. I mean, I'm just talking about, like, if they focus on that, that's great. But if it's harassing citizens, that's not cool. I don't know where their priorities lie with that. Von Beyond says, this is for Mark Sweeney. I'm suggesting you bring your wife over here as a student visa and then marry her in the United States and then apply for adjustment visa. For that doesn't work well for every country. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility, and we know a couple people who've done that, mostly from other countries. Like I know that some from Africa and some from Latin America. That's like a really good option. Maybe for I don't know anybody from the Philippines who did that. I know one person who tried it and lost their visa.
You know, for trying the.
Yeah, so they already had a B1. I don't know why. They already had a B1, so their employer suggested that they do a student visa, and they ended up getting denied the student visa, and then ended up losing their B1.
Because they don't
So
know
just do the research before you apply for it, because I know you have to have, there's certain caveats and certain requirements you need. Like I think you have to already be approved from the school. Like you have to already be accepted from a school. You have to have the curriculum ready to go, which is easy. You have to have a tuition. I think another thing is that you have to be able to pay the tuition. There's just caveats you need to meet if you're going through the student visa.
Yeah.
And don't quote me on that. I don't know anything about it, nothing. So just research it yourself.
I mean, it could work.
Yeah, it could work. Look it up.
Depending on what kind of evidence has been
Jack
submitted.
Lou and anti-camera Kamara.
Hello, sir, ma'am.
How you doing?
Hi,
Brent
sis.
says LOL. That's my fiance right there, Jackaloo. Oh, okay. How you
Jackaloo.
doing? Is that how you pronounce it?
Jackaloo. Jackaloo.
HT says that K1 is taking like 6 months now, more like 8 months.
Just for review.
Oh yeah, 6 months just for review. Yeah, it's taking a longer time now. But like I said, if you're on the fence, it's the best. If you're on like you just met your person, like, but you're serious about them, but you're like, how's it gonna be when she gets here?
Yeah.
It's definitely
Because
better.
this is a different environment.
It's
like
totally
US,
different.
Yeah.
Right? It's completely different. Because you guys speak such good English, like we Americans take it for granted and think and assume that everything's gonna be good once you get here.
Especially when you're moving to a place like Oklahoma,
Alaska,
Kansas,
in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, where like literally you don't see anything but grass. So it's
That's
like
super hard for some people, right?
Mhm.
I mean, your friend went there; she's all right, but some people can't take it. I can't say her name here, but went to somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Was it Omaha or Nebraska?
Oklahoma.
Something. Remember, she was here, and then she moved to they bought like a double wide to save money. They bought it, and then they're doing real good financially now. You know what I'm talking? Okay, never mind.
Whisper.
Never mind.
Whisper
I don't remember her name. No, I don't.
Whisper.
The other friend. Remember, one went to Texas, one went to elsewhere.
Oh yes.
And that doesn't advance our conversation at all, because you guys didn't hear what I just said. Anyway, Who'scat says, I'm looking at different options for moving to the Philippines. I have a regular income, not worried about money, just visa type. How long can I stay? So he's got money, or he or she has money, and they're thinking about going to the Philippines to live, but they're worried about the visa. So when you first get off a plane, you can stay there for 30 days, right?
Yeah, without visa, and then you can do 3 months visa. I think you can do a 1 year visa. Like as soon as you get to the Philippines, like you have to go through the immigration, right? And so like they could probably do the 3 months there, or like just ask them, because as soon as you land to the Philippines, you have to go through immigration. They will ask you how long is your stay.
Right.
You might have to go to the actual office to get your 1 year visa, but
Is that DSWD or is that a different
No.
organization?
Bureau of I think Bureau of Immigration something.
HT says, I say, get to know your woman for a year before making a decision. My advice for optimum success. Yep,
Yeah.
no doubt, and definitely live with him. Live with him if because what happened? We just lost us for a second.
Did it just restart on us?
Looks like it did. Where was I? Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Is it awkward to ask a guy I like him when I barely met him online?
Yes.
Yes.
That's weird. It's super weird.
Yes.
Guy or girl.
Sounds like a creep.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Take your time and like before you say it. Get to know
that
the
makes
person
no
first.
That's so immature. I mean, listen, it's immature.
You can't just say
you can be mad or whatever, but that's an immature thing to do. Like that's not serious, and it all comes out later. That's the thing, man. Like, take your time with any relationship. Take your time. Mark Sweeney says, I think Florida may be a lot like the Philippines, and weather-wise, it kind of is, right? Would you say Miami was a little bit like Cebu, weather-wise, like as far as the humidity?
I would say Florida is more humid. My gosh. Yes.
What about the heat? Was it hotter?
I would say the same, but because the humidity is so much higher, it feels hotter, but it's not.
We went to Florida. We went to Miami. We went to Disney
so
World.
hot.
And Yuri was losing her damn mind. When it gets like super hot and humid, she is so mad, like angry. Just so
gosh.
angry. That's true. It was kind of like Thailand, huh? Like the same heat
I
factor.
would say Florida was much worse.
Really. HT says
It felt
also
more humid.
always get your Filipina with a warrant by DJ Powers.
Warranty.
A warranty by DJ Powers and Associates.
JD Power.
JD Powers and Associates.
What's JD Powers?
That's some lawyer thing.
My girlfriend wants
joke.
to marry in the US, so just to let everyone here know,
We're all invited.
you're
all invited.
Ah,
Let us
whoa! We should be going to North Carolina, baby.
Let us know the time.
Yeah,
everything.
let us
I don't
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can go. I'm being
But I want to
completely
go. Like,
completely
you know,
real.
If we could go, we would.
Yeah. So let us know the time.
Let
and date
us
and stuff.
know, like, in advance, like
Way in advance.
2 months, 3 months in advance,
4 months in advance.
4 months.
Because I'm not sure, and even then, I'm not sure if I can. Levi Jean says my wife was going crazy in Birmingham, Alabama. Not enough people, and had to drive everywhere. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuri did too. It was not. It was a bad look, y'all. It was not good. Cause she's super independent and couldn't drive, and we're in Colorado, and it's not like it's in the middle of nowhere, but for her it was
it's pretty middle of nowhere.
because Cebu, you can walk everywhere, you can party every night, you can, it's like in the city, but where we were, you have to have a car to get anywhere, and she couldn't drive.
And my
6
husband won't
months.
take me.
I had 2 jobs. And
Oh yes.
I had 2 jobs.
Yes, baby.
Whoa.
Thank you, baby.
Wow, the ingratefulness. Yeah, she's definitely American.
No, baby.
Anyway, Dave says
Thank you, baby. I appreciate
Hello.
your effort.
my effort. Wow.
I mean,
My
your
2 jobs effort.
Not effort, but the
I
hard
get an
work.
E for effort
The hard work, baby.
and
yes,
T for nice try.
I do appreciate that. Like, that really saved us,
Dave says hello, guys. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, man. Vilasa Kabag.
What is the best way to find a good lawyer in the Philippines?
That's a Yuri question right there.
Should probably. Well, they have Google reviews now.
You could probably Facebook. Most Filipinos are on Facebook. They don't really do YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube's not as big a thing as Facebook. Go to Facebook and just search it there for Filipino lawyers and just type in Filipino lawyer. I'm sure you'll find something. What was that one dude who was really good? But I think he was in New York.
He's in immigration.
Yeah, he's in immigration.
From New York.
Yeah, true.
But he was good. He was
He
good.
was definitely.
He wasn't like just visa groups.
Yeah,
He
he had
had
his own visa group.
Yes. Like, he's had his own.
I can't remember his name. Are you cooking something?
Yes, I'm broiling some pork belly.
Okay.
What is? Oh, okay.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Host cat. You only live once. If a woman is going to take advantage of me, she will be hot. What? What does that mean?
He's saying that. Oh, let's say he hooks up with a girl. I think that I'm interpreting what you said. He hooks up with a girl and she's beautiful, right? But she's a scammer or a user, and she's taking full advantage of him. But he's saying that, hey, she's hot.
Yeah.
He's getting something out of it. So you only live once. Like, what am I really complaining about? I'm getting something. She's getting something.
Oh, I like that.
It's a win-win situation, right, man? I like your attitude, man. You're a positive guy. Jackaloo says, how long to get a K1 visa? When we did it in 2015, it was only like 4 months. It could have been even 3 months. But now it's taking like 8 months, start to finish, from the day you start. From the day that the U.S. petitioner signs the I-129F to the time you get here will be 8 months. And if you include the green card process, it's more like two years. It's an additional year to get the green card process. And then the money, it's very expensive. So average cost is around $2,000 just for the first part of the set. Just I'm including like travel, because you got to go and get medical done, and it's not cheap, and
That's why you gotta get to know.
You got to make sure right? You gotta make
Because
sure.
you're not just shopping for a $300 laptop.
Right. That's one thing
It's
I
a $4,000.
Right. This is it's a
process.
life commitment, man. Like we complain about the price and all, but man, the emotional cost is way higher. It's gonna be something that stays with you for a long time. So I would just make sure that that person is the right one. You know, both sides, for the U.S. petitioner and for the foreign fiance, because you don't want. Why would you want to waste your time and money and energy and time and life with this person? Like if you're not serious, if they're not serious, you're not serious, or you're on the fence. Like you got to make sure this is the right person, and that's why you got to give it time and make sure before you start the K1 visa process. It's very serious. Before you start the CR1, before any of that, make sure it's the right person. Because we know a lot of bad stories. We know a lot of mostly good stories, but there's a lot of bad stories, man, that we hear. And it's always like, wow, that's messed up. And it's always usually comes down to the same problem. What is that same problem?
Not having enough time to get to know each other.
Yep, that's usually the problem. They didn't know each other long enough. So, to answer your question, right now it's taking an average of 8 months, start to finish.
You can use that to get to know each other while you're waiting.
True.
And like
It's also a good indication of how hard the person's going to work for you, how dedicated they are. Because if you, as the foreign fiance, is working super hard to know the process, to know what's going on, or even better, pay some of the stuff like that, you know, that really helped. Like me seeing Yuri help me out with all this process I was like, damn, she's a hard worker. I got a winner on my hands. Von Beyond says, Am I pronouncing that right? Von Bayon says HT. All you have to do is pay the student tuition and the fee, which everything will cost a total of $2,500 to $3,000, and you must
have
have 10 grand in the bank. That's the only requirement.
The only requirement.
Is that what is he? He's talking about the student visa.
I think so.
So it's actually K1
Student
is actually
tuition.
cheaper then.
And that's a lot of money.
That's kind of a lot
to prove.
Yeah, K1 is actually easier than that.
Put in the bank.
But I mean, how many? You know, actually, it's good to have another alternative.
But yeah. I mean, if you can afford it.
Yeah, if you can just do that up front, that might be better because you don't have to prove. Don't you have to prove that you can live in the U.S.? What about all that?
Well, if you have that 10 grand, that means you can have more.
You know how much it costs to be a student here in the U.S.?
A lot, yes.
Yeah, and then you got to live somewhere, right? So
Yes.
I don't know. There's a lot of questions I would have about that. But that'd be cool if it works. Raphael says, "Sup, everyone? How you doing, man?" Michael C. Poker says, well, he said he'd never been with a guy, but a threesome, but he's bi only." Michael, I've missed these conversations. I've missed them. I've definitely missed these conversations that we've had. I have. And you're back, and I'm so happy. Never been with one guy.
Never been with a guy 1-to-1. I don't like that kind of guy. Like, I'm bi but confused.
Isn't that like kind of wishy-washy?
Yeah,
Brent
confused.
I'm 100%
If they're
sure
confused, then you know.
Jack Lou is the love of my life. Well, that's a great first step. Mark Sweeney says, "Do you guys get money for super chat?" Yeah, we do. Yeah, somebody just gave us a super chat.
Yeah, it goes with AdSense, right, baby?
It's kind of separate.
Is
It calculates at the end of the month, but it's a separate.
Yeah, but don't they merge it, like send it once?
Yeah. They merge at the end of the month. But yes, we do. And thank you so much, Markel TV, for that 21,000 pesos.
Colombian pesos.
Appreciate you. I'm right back at you when I'm back on your lives. By the way, Brent says, "I love your honey bunny, LOL." I love you, honey bunny. Oh my god. Why'd I read that out loud? KP55 says, You can add my story now. Oh, to the fails.
Oh, guys, we're trying to collect more success.
There's a lot of good stories out there. KPP, listen, man. KP55, keep searching. Don't quit, man. Don't quit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's somebody out there for you, man. That's the first mental exercise that I did
I
that
can't believe
put me on
that.
the road to success is knowing that, statistically, the odds are in your favor. And the reason why is because there's 7 billion people on Earth, and of those 7 billion, more than 50% are women, and of those 50% of women, there's a small fraction of those who are compatible with you. That's how I thought about it. It's mathematical, man. You just gotta put yourself out there now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what do you lose when you keep putting yourself out there? Like nothing.
It's hard
you're
emotionally.
gonna get rejections, but
The payoff is definitely worth it, man. The payoff is worth it. I mean, you know how many people that didn't work out, it didn't click, it was just straight up scammers, users, you name it, that I had to talk to. But I was like, man, I'm gonna find that person. That's what kept me going, is that I know this person exists, and therefore I'm gonna keep looking, because there's somebody out there for you. And that goes for all of us, not just me, not just KP55, everyone. Have somebody out there, more than someone. There's more than one person who you would be very, very happy with in your life. I mean, it's just a mathematical fact.
you want some water,
Yuribruce
maybe?
says, thank you, sir, ma'am. I'm happy to know that about K1 visa. God bless you both. Thank you so much.
You too, sis. God bless you.
Adam
and your
Circe
fiance.
says, hey, Bruce, I have a question. Do you know the form number of the affidavit of support? Yes, it's the I-4...
What is it? I-864?
No, that I-864 is...
I-765?
Wait, what? Say it again?
I-134.
No, he
What are
said
you talking about?
affidavit of support. Oh, affidavit of support. Yes, there's
For
two.
what? For
There's
the
two of
fiance
them.
visa?
Yeah. So which one are you going for? There's two of them. And before I go into any more details about visa stuff, you guys should know that me and Yuri are not authorized consultants, and we're not lawyers. We just went through the process. Yuri is now a U.S. citizen.
Yay! I'm so happy.
We did it all ourselves.
I'm so relieved.
We didn't have any lawyer help us. We didn't have
Thank you.
Nobody helped us except for people like you guys. We asked you guys questions, other people questions to get through it, and that's how we did it. But his question was, what is the number for the affidavit of support? So there's two Okay, baby, I'm gonna move out of your way.
Baby,
no, go ahead.
this was my spot.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Baby. And anyway, guys, we have a book for fiance visa. It's an Amazon and Audible. It's called Yuribruce. Right, baby? Fiance to USA.
Yes, if you're interested in getting the book, go to Amazon.com, type in Yuribruce, you'll find us. Anyway, answering the question. So number one, there's two different forms. One is called the I-134. That's the first one that we did for K1. The second one is the I-864. That's what Yuri was talking about. There's two of them. And the first one you'll do is the I-134. Scat says, yes, there is a price. It's called time. Yes, that's a great point. HT says no price. Adam Cersei says, I have looked all over this form, and I still have not found the right form that you can tell me what the number is. So Adam, you gotta give us context. What process are you doing? Are you doing K1,
or
are you doing green card, or what part of the process are you on? Because if you're doing K1 and you're in the first part of the process, the form you need to send to your fiance in her home country is called the I-134, adjustment of status.
With your signature, original.
Adjustment of support, I'm sorry.
Affidavit of support.
Affidavit of support, oh my God. affidavit of support. That's the first one. Then when you go through the green card process, when your fiance is here, you guys got married, choose your spouse. There's another one that you have to do, and it's called the I-864. So there's two. Shadow Lay says, hi, Yuribruce. How you doing, Shadow Levy? Shadow Levy? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mark Sweeney says, I want to make sure that the money goes to you and not YouTube. Thanks, Mark, for that
Thank you,
$5, man.
Mark.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Just want to thank you, too, for helping me so much. No problem, man. No problem at all.
You're welcome.
I'm glad the information is helpful. We're just passing it. We're just pushing, what's it called? Paying it forward. That's what we're doing. Somebody helped us out. We're helping other people. KP55 says Hostcat says KP55, don't look for your perfect match.
You can't find perfect, guys. There's no perfect.
Look for yourself. Enjoy life and have fun with more than one person. Over time, you discover that you are what you want, as well as the people. That's a really great point. This guy is wise. Who is this person?
Yes, who is that? I like that.
Super wise. That's very true. Very true. Like you become the person. Person you're looking for is the person that you are.
Yes, you're so right about that.
If you're an awesome person, if you're super respectful and nice, you will find the person who is also super respectful and nice. You will find it.
You're right, because normally when you're looking for somebody, that person's already kind of similar to you, right?
Right. It's almost like a tuning fork, a resonance. Like those vibrations go out there, and then you find somebody who's in tune with you.
But find somebody like it's a reflection of you.
On the way there, you're gonna find weeds. You know, you're gonna find people who are not worthy, who are not that they're not worthy, but they don't match up with your. They're not on the same page as you. You know, you gotta have the skin tough enough to keep going through it and looking.
Yeah, you know? That is so right.
Vion says the reason why you must show that you have $10,000 in the bank is so that you can show that you can afford to take care of the student while they live with you in the U.S. That's the only thing that you have to show. Oh, that's pretty cool then. That's pretty cool. I've not heard of that, but keep telling us how that goes, man. I would love to.
That's actually great to have
that would
option
actually
than just getting married. Because what if you're not there?
What if it doesn't work out?
What if you're not there and you like the person, but you want to get to know first?
Right. Or maybe you just want to live together. Maybe you're
not
interested in getting married.
That's not in your plan to get married.
True. Yeah, I mean, there's a great site that I believe talks about the student visa. Visa Journey, I think, also talks about the student visa. You might want to check that out if you're serious about it.
Ooh, your muscles, baby.
Okay. You want to read that next one?
Who they are and what they want. Then you discover each other, or the great adventure of enjoying life continues.
Wise words.
Yeah, that's so wise, host cat. I'm trying to get myself set up to make a trip to Bicol.
Bicol Express.
Bicol!
Is that where Bicol came from? Bicol Express came from Bicol?
Mm-hmm.
That's a real place?
Yes.
Wow.
As far as shots and passport and saving money to make the trip while living on disability. I'm trying to get myself set up to make a trip to Bicol as far as shots and passport and saving money.
Yeah, Shadow Levy. Another thing to consider is that somebody mentioned in here that you can get your girlfriend over on a student visa.
Yeah.
You might want to look into that. I'm not sure how.
I mean that's pretty high, but if you can save that amount, that would be great.
Brent said he met Jack in May 2018. A year and 2 months.
Ma'am,
cool.
what are you gonna eat?
Yuri is a dual citizen. Beyond
just
says
gonna make
paying
this one.
$2,500 on a student is much cheaper than a fee of $4,000. Yeah, I mean, if you can swing it, you know, I'm not going against the student visa. If that works, then do it. You know, if it's cheaper, if it sounds good, if you can do it, like, go ahead and do it. I just don't know anything about it, so I can't tell you yay or nay. I'm just telling you, like, it was 4,000, but that's with Yuri going back and forth from Manila and all that stuff. But also, that 4,000 also included her green card, so that was her going to Manila and then paying the visa application fee and then paying the K1 visa fee and then her getting a medical exam.
You're gonna love this.
And then also getting the green card, all that together was $4,000. At least. Not to mention the actual, all the other stuff, like 10-year green card and then American citizenship.
Yeah,
that's even more money.
Yet.
Yeah, that's even more money, by the way. That's like over $5,000. And I mean, I think that what you're talking about with the student visa might actually work better for people who can't afford, who can't show that they make over the poverty line.
True.
That might be
You're
real
right,
effective.
baby.
Because a lot of people can't prove that they make over the poverty line for whatever reason. So you know they can. That's more options is better, I think. Damien Asman says, I don't get no more notifications for more than a month. We haven't really been posting a lot of videos this month.
Yeah, we haven't
posted
guys,
videos
because
this
we've
month.
been
Doing things that we can't talk about right now.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot of things that we really can't talk about on YouTube because we got too many insane people that follow us.
Yes.
Not you guys. You guys are cool, but like other people will see this video a month later and be like, "Oh my God, I want to kill them."
Yeah, like that was extreme, guys. Like I wasn't. It was more of a backlash locally than. I wasn't worried about the international part of it. Just the local is what really was more frustrating.
I would really love to tell you about it,
Frustrating.
but now's not the time. One of these days we'll explain it. For now, we put that on Patreon. We explain it all on Patreon, but we can't put it to the general public. It's just not okay right now. Stuff's still happening. You can't. Nobody can see. No, we didn't
Nobody's
call
gonna
you.
see you.
Did you want?
I'm baking you popcorn anyway. If you want some.
Mark says
We're gonna eat together
my
as a
fiance
fam.
lives in
So.
Amrock
I can't see.
Ormoc.
What's Ormoc?
Ormoc City.
What?
Is that familiar?
Ormoc City.
Ormoc.
Ormoc. Yes.
Ormoc City.
Yes.
And I have to fly into Cebu and take the fast boat to Ormoc.
What happened to my other? Oh, there it is.
I've been in a riverboat pretty much all my life until December. I was on my way home
Why are you wearing a
from
sweater?
work and got my
What is that?
back messed up in a car wreck, so now
Why are
I'm
you
on a
wearing
budget. Plans.
winter clothes?
Yeah, man, just you
That
might,
is
like I
winter
said, there's a.
clothes.
Oh my Lord, what are these guys doing?
Yeah.
You might be able to do something. I mean, I don't know if it's. I don't even know. I honestly
Oh, okay.
have not been through the
That
process.
looks
I don't
good
know,
to me.
but just look into maybe
Looks
doing
good.
the student visa. Kenny, how you doing? He says, heading to PI in 2 months should be fun. Cebu is one of my favorite little cities in PI. People are pretty nice there. Yeah, man. I was in Cebu, as a matter of fact. I loved it. Can't wait to go back and visit the family. Mark says, what is the gross income to be above the poverty line? Gross income is depends on the state. But there's a if you go to Google and type in poverty guideline, you'll see a form. They update it every year. That's why I don't know off the top of my head, but and it's by state. So, but normally a good, and it also depends on who's in your household. So, I just give you an example. Like if it's just you in your household, there's no kids, nobody else you're taking care of in your household, and you're in Arkansas, then it's like 17,000 or something like that. But if it's you and you got 2 kids, and then your fiance is gonna make a total of 4 people in your household, then it goes up to like 30,000. But it depends on the state, because in Hawaii it's actually more expensive. So just go to Google, Mark, and then type in poverty guideline, and then that'll be it right there.
We need to buy some paper.
Okay, guys, I think we're about ready to eat, so
no,
I'm
keep talking there.
gonna cancel this
We're not
thing,
done, I'm not done yet.
or at the very least, why is this thing stuck in here? I'll show you
once we're done.
what Yuri is doing over here. Look at that.
I'm not done yet.
We're working on that belly.
No.
Working on that belly, baby.
I mean, we deserve a treat, baby.
I'm gonna end this real soon, but I'm gonna talk to you guys while we're. Let me see. Ormoc City. That's what I said. Is where patent. Oh, is where patent landed in the Philippines. Leyte Gulf. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
A what?
A General Patton during World War II
Oh.
landed there in Ormoc City. Kenny says they have the fast jet boats where Cebu you can go to Bohol and other islands. Yeah, I think did we go on a fast boat? We went on.
Yes.
Okay.
Ocean jet.
BSKR. Oh, this is the dude who happened. What's the update? What's good, man? What happened lately? What happened with the ICE agent?
My God, I was so mad when I heard that.
Yeah, both of us were really mad because we know the law. You know what I mean? Like we went through this whole process,
Like,
so we know like what as a U.S. citizen and having
so
read
crazy,
the law and
guys.
gone through the whole process and paid all
so
this money.
crazy.
For somebody to have been treated like that is shocking.
Yeah, like
really
it's not like you came here illegally without paying a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's not like not trying to make it political or anything like that. I know they have a real job of stopping.
Yeah, but they should
illegal
have
immigrants.
the information of like who's coming here legally.
That's the
and
thing
not.
that shocks me is that they're in the Department of Homeland Security, so all of that information that they collect on you while you're going through the process that you have to give them voluntarily, and spending all this money and going through all these hoops, writing all these documents and all that kind of stuff.
They should have access.
They should have all that information. So why would they come to your door as a U.S. citizen and start asking you a bunch of questions? They should have already been able to see all that stuff, right? But see, what happened was somebody reported them. Somebody saw, oh man.
Oh, there's an Asian.
There's some Oriental. There's some Oriental coming out of the house over there. What?
Oh, God.
And then called ICE. Isn't that ridiculous? That's the state of what we have to live in right now. Like where people are calling ICE on your neighbor.
On a person
On
that
your
looks
neighbor.
Oriental?
Because they look different.
God.
That's so strange.
That is so annoying, man.
Yes, it's not right, man. It's not right. Because I think that's what happened. Because how else would they have? What would have tipped them off? Like what possible thing? Would it be the I-94? They're looking through millions of millions of I-94. Look at this I-94 right here. This random I-94. We're gonna go investigate this. No, somebody called ICE. Yeah, crazy, man.
So ridiculous.
Wow, that looks really good. Let me show this.
Hold on, it's not lined up yet, baby.
Whoa, we got rice, kimchi, and a little bit of pork belly right there. It's really good.
I was gonna just, you know what? Let me just throw that away. Throw that in there. I need to eat soon anyway.
So if you guys didn't know, Markel TV, who just donated some money to us, if you're a vet, the best, hands down, best YouTube channel on YouTube is Markel TV. Check them out.
And travel too.
And travel, really big on expat. Great site for expat information. Great site for best site for vets. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Beyond says you must make over 20,000 or 29,000 a year to be over the poverty line. Well, it depends. It depends because you gotta figure.
Depends on how many kids you have.
Depends on how many people are in your household.
Depending.
Depends on what state you're in. So that's why I said you gotta go to Google and type in poverty guideline. Not poverty guideline.
In Hawaii, it's more expensive.
It's more expensive in Hawaii and Alaska, and than it is from the contiguous United. But if you want an idea, I was just giving you an idea. If you're one person and you're living in Arkansas, it's going to be like 17,000, as opposed to if you're 4 people in the same household and you live in Alaska, it's going to be like 36,000 or something crazy, or whatever it is. I don't think that's it, but let me see. I missed something. Kenny says, "Oh wait, how's the cybersecurity business going, Bruce?" Kind of slowed down right now. I'm actually looking for work. So, but every now and then I get like a side gig, and I also sell a training course. I'm developing like a real comprehensive one, but I just haven't had time to finish it. So how's it going? It's going. It's kind of in the background.
It's like cashing in.
It makes some money every now and then. It's no big deal. The services, when I do that makes some really good money.
Yeah.
Decent money.
Yeah. That's the one that's like. You wanna taste this first, baby, before I put it in the food?
Somebody said this was Korean style.
Yes, that's Korean style. I love it. And Filipino. Because this.
So it's kind of like a fusion?
Yes, this is kind of like a fusion. Because the taste of the barbecue that I'm making is kind of like Filipino.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, but the kimchi is definitely Korean. Ooh.
What's that you're adding on there?
Oh, no,
That's gonna be.
That's the wrong layer, man. That's this. Okay. Oh my God, a little bit of that.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Man, this woman can cook, guys.
That looks so
That was
good.
That was an unexpected, crazy bonus right there.
Oh, we should show, baby. We should show them one of these days when I was making that taco.
Oh man.
We gotta share that too.
Yeah,
to
maybe
them.
we'll do like a live where you make
Because that was so good.
Kenny says you should put the link in the chat. I don't think this is really the right audience for that. I got a whole nother site. Combo courses if you're interested in learning about jobs for cybersecurity. Mark says it seems harder to immigrate from Asian countries.
Yeah.
Think there's any truth in that? Honestly, Mark, I think different visas are challenging for different countries. Like, for example, first off, all the Western countries don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Like your European countries, Australia, Japan.
First world country.
Yeah, they don't really have a problem. And I think that has something to do with the relationship between our governments. It's smoother.
And also the amount of fraud,
The amount of fraud, that's also a factor. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. It's just it is what it is. But in African countries, I noticed that there's so much fraud for K1 that it's really hard to get a K1 there. So CR1, if you're going through African countries, is probably better, depending on the country. Because I know like Nigeria has a real big problem with fraud, and then so does Ghana, and Nigeria and Ghana seems to have like a problem with that. But CR1 seems to be okay, and then the Asian countries have a problem with.
That's it, better.
The Asian countries seem to have a problem with like the tourist visas
Yes.
are super hard to get from like Philippines, for example, and Thailand. It's hard to get
Yes.
that because what happens is people will come here and then they just don't leave, which is a larger problem, believe it or not, than
Bruce,
people crossing
Yuri,
the
I
border.
have to go. My cell phone batteries. About
Yeah, we have to go too. I want to eat.
Seeing you all again.
I have a headache. I want
Are you
to.
seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. All right, guys. See you guys later. It's good to talk to you guys. But here it is, the finished product. Look at that, man. That looks so good.
Oh, that looks so delicious. Okay,
Yes.
guys, we're gonna eat now.
Yep. See you guys later.
Good night. I miss you all. Like that was.
Thank you
that's a
so
great
much
life.
for that donation. Appreciate you so much. Markel TV and
Mark Sweeney.
Mark Sweeney.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
and
so
thank
much.
you everybody.
Thanks for the great advice, the questions.
Yeah.
Somebody said Marasap.
Just to let you know, guys.
Masarap.
What? No, I am now. What?
What are you reading?
Now I am in Mega. Now I am. Oh, that's Damien. Just to let you know, guys. Now I am now in with Mega World Properties. So any townhome, condo, or business space, storefront.
I'm happy to assist.
Whoa.
I'm looking for potential agents. Awesome.
Oh, you should contact Purple Shadow then.
Yeah, contact Yuri's sister, Purple Shadow.
Since she
can
can
help you
sell
out.
anything.
Yeah, she is a selling machine. All right, guys. See you.
Thank you, guys.
Hasta tomorrow.
Good night.